Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenna. Before we get started into today's video, please make sure to like and subscribe to become part of my YouTube family. All right, I'm really excited about today's video. I'm excited about every video, but today's video is really exciting because I mentioned in a couple of videos that I'm going to be doing a video about how we budget for Christmas. I know a lot of you have been really curious about what we do for Christmas, and this year was totally different and thrown off because of, I'm just gonna say it, it has totally been thrown off because of that, and we just had a lot of changes that happened this year in our family. You know, that happened, we moved, we had Maverick. There's just a lot of changes that happened in our family, and this was also the very first year, full calendar year, of me not working outside of the home. So I've been inside the home, and really did affect my reselling business that I had. So pretty much this has affected our income for me anyways. My husband's income was not affected by this, but mine was. You know, I used to resell a lot. So when I say I used to resell, so what I used to do is I would resell clothing and shoes, and then I strictly just went to shoes at the beginning of the year because I was pregnant. I was very pregnant, and it was just easier to do shoes for me instead of clothes because, you know, I was planning on still reselling. My plan was I was still going to be reselling when having Maverick. Well, then, you know, the virus came, and that pretty much put a damper on everything. I mean, everything changed for a lot of people in the world, but it really changed for, you know, my reselling business, and I couldn't go out and get inventory. I was kind of stuck with the stuff I had here. I was trying to do like online inventory hunting, like through ThreadUp and some other websites as well. I just wasn't getting what I wanted, and I couldn't find the good deals, and I just couldn't find good inventory. So I didn't want to waste the money that I did have going into inventory that I wasn't sure I was going to make good money on. So we were really affected by that. So that's why this Christmas is also different for us, because I did not have, you know, I didn't have a normal income, and I didn't have my extra reselling income. So we really had to get a little crafty this year, and then a couple of other things financial wise did come up for us. So it was just a little hard this year. So getting into Christmas, what I do every single year for Christmas is I write out all the people we are buying for. Every single year, we try to start saving for Christmas in June. Now, this year was different because I gave birth to Maverick on June 1st, and we had just moved, and, you know, I wasn't reselling. So that's what I used to do with that reselling money. I would put it and I would save it. I'd get it cash and I would save it, or I'd put it in an account and just keep building up for Christmas. So what I did was I made a list. I made a list of my side of the family, my husband's side of the family. I put everybody's names. I put the dollar amounts that we spend for everybody. And then this year we really struggled with trying to figure out what we were going to get the kids. You guys already saw that video. You saw what we bought our kids for Christmas, and we did really good. I thought it was a really good, we spent the money that we wanted to. We didn't go over budget, which I really was proud about that. So we made the hard decision. My husband and I were not going to get each other gifts. The only things we are buying each other is what you can fit in a stocking. So we will fill each other's stockings, and that's it. We're not getting each other gifts. Last year, I think we had like $100 limit. We were able to do that. We each got each other $100 worth of stuff, and we got each other stuff plus the stocking. This year, no, we're just getting stocking stuffer stuff, and that is it. We're not getting each other any other gifts. And then, you know, the budget that we had for the kids, we did not put in for stockings either. So the stockings were extra and not already added in there. How we budget, like I said, for Christmas, I make two lists. I make, you know, my family, and I make my husband's family. I write down everybody. I write down all of the amounts. I figure out how much about money that we need. So what we do then is we start taking money out of my husband's check. That's what we did this year. We started taking money out of his check. We started saving it, putting it in like a separate little area just for Christmas. We were also going through our house and selling items. We usually do not do this, but this year was really different. So we went through the house and found items that we are no longer using, or stuff that, you know, just didn't work for our house because we did move and there was a lot of stuff we weren't using. So we went on Facebook Marketplace and sold a bunch of stuff. I started selling more stuff on eBay throughout the house. I did have a couple of my reselling. I like relisted the shoes that I had, like old inventory. So that really helped. We built up a lot of money. We sold a lot of random stuff. Like we sold a TV that we really honestly didn't need. That was $300 right there. what else? Like I said, I sold some shoes, 20, 30 bucks here or there. Any bit really helps. And then also my husband does detail. So all of his detail money, you know, he was putting some back for a product, but then he was also saving most of it for Christmas. Like I said, this year's really different. We normally don't do this. Like, I mean, you gotta think, we moved, had a baby, the virus, everything. Like, it was just a lot this year. Normally we start saving the 1st of June. We put probably, I'd say 50 bucks back every week or every other week. And we just couldn't do that this year. It was just, like I said, very different. So I do like making the list, having it all off, and I started buying early too. I wanted to get everything done for Christmas, and I wanted to take care of everybody else before us. So pretty much, not pretty much, everyone is bought for Christmas besides my husband. I did not get him anything for his stocking yet. And he got me like 1 or 2 things that I saw him pick out for my stocking. It's a sacrifice, but here's my thing. I don't mind not getting a gift if I can give it to somebody else. I'd rather somebody else have that gift and that joy than myself. So that is why we decided to do it that way. Other people were more important than us, especially our kids, you know, because our daughter is going to be 3 in January. So she's like really into it. And then our son really needed clothes and I got some on sale and yada, yada. That is how we budget for Christmas. By no means is it like super organized or an awesome system, but that is what we had to do this year. And our goal for next year was saving for Christmas. We're going to start early, so it is not like a little stressor. And so we are, you know, just in case something else happens in the world, we are not affected. Now we know better of how to be more prepared if a national crisis or something like this ever happens again, or if it continues to happen, we know what to do. So that is how we budget for Christmas. We are not perfect. We should have like that money saved, but like I said, a lot went on and, you know, we just weren't one of those people. So it happens, you know, that is life. And plus we're still young. I mean, I like to say we're still young, like we're 25 and 26 years old, 2 kids, you know, we're in our 3rd house together. So it's just, you know, you got to live in the moment and be thankful and grateful for what you have. So that is pretty much all I'm going to really say about that. I need to also add in there that we became really strict with our budget too this year. We were extremely strict with it. Like, you know, you see the groceries, I really started grinding down on meal planning and figuring it all out and, you know, figuring out all of the bills and becoming really organized this year. That was another thing of how I figured out budgeting. I know it's like all over the place and really vague, but I just don't want to get in the nitty gritty details, but that is kind of how it all affects each other, you know, your bills and your groceries and your add-ons and Christmas and everything all together. I hope you guys all enjoyed this and I somewhat helped you, but I just wanted to tell you and share with you how we budgeted for Christmas this year. It is not the best system. This year was rough, as it was for a lot of other people in the world. It happens. It happens. I'm here to let you know that it's real life and I'm a real person and we were affected. And so I completely understand. As long as you and your family are together for Christmas, celebrating the holidays, and you have your health, that is what is important. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And I'm posting every single day this month. It's Vlogmas, so make sure you turn on the notification bell, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
I've never really been the one who's worried, always been the one who's keeping it cool.